So basically, the writers are saying that we're a bunch of, turtles watching this entire series because we are very, very slow. Whatever it is that we heard, we didn't really quite hear it, or whatever we've seen, we didn't really quite see it. Again, I've already shown you the evidence from last night's live. If you look on my page, that yes, we know Rone has a daughter. Rone has announced that he actually has a daughter in front of Piarry. However, she didn't follow up and ask any further questions. But there's something to be upset about.
What's on your mind?
So nothing's on your mind, there's nothing that you feel like you need to let me know? Nothing of importance?
Just ask.
Just ask.
Yeah, just ask. If you want to know if the man have a daughter, just simply ask him. Simply ask him. Did you ask?
Rone, do you have a daughter? Yeah? You got a daughter?
Yes, I do.
And why did you keep that from me?
Didn't keep that from you. He did say that us girl dads, while Angelina was there with Iman and with Shayla, that they're us girl dads. You didn't follow up on that because you were drinking. That's why you didn't know that Rona had a daughter. So again, writers, boo. Basically, writers, boo. This is just nonsense.
You don't think that was at all something important to let me know?
It's the most important thing in my life, of course. But there's a few reasons. I do have my reasons, and I know it's gonna be hard to understand. But
I'm listening. Go ahead, tell me.
I mean, just the first step was just I had to make sure that this was real.
This was real.
I'm very, very particular and very, very protective of my daughter, and I don't just. She doesn't just meet anyone.
Okay. Cool.
Good.
So, with you don't feel as though our relationship is something that's important that you're taking serious?
I'm taking it very serious. I'm trying to take it very
So
serious.
when were you planning on letting me know about your daughter?
When you ask about the daughter, that's when you're going to know. When you ask that if him have a daughter or ask him if him have kids, like people always do in regular relationships. I've never seen a relationship where people didn't ask outright, hey, do you actually have kids? So you get a yes or no answer. I've never seen it. I've never seen it. But if you want to come give us that, you are this one in, I don't know, a million women who don't ask those questions at all and who don't get into those things, then hey, all right, cool. I don't know who buying it though.
How old is your daughter?
She's 7.
Okay, so you have a 7-year-old daughter. And when were you gonna let me know this?
When you ask questions to know, that's when you're going to know about it. When you ask questions, it is your duty in a relationship to ask the necessary questions. It is not the other person that needs to be telling you. You need to ask them questions there. Look, I can understand maybe a past thing, maybe what, and even then you probably want to ask them things. Hey, you have felonies, you have whatever it is. Those things you can ask those things. People, you have a responsibility to ask questions in a relationship. You cannot win by trying to come tell O'Neill that I need to tell you everything. We can't. We're not going to sit down and read you an epistle. Should people be walking around with a book of themselves and say, hey, read this book? This is the manual. Makes no sense.
I mean, when I was gonna tell you, it wasn't like I had it on a calendar. I just was trying to make sure we were solid and stuff. And
Are we solid? Do you feel like we're in a solid relationship?
So number one, the line that Rone is talking about is nonsense because he already told her. So the writers then BS Panda one day. Number two, think about it, Piarry. You're a woman who drink. Why would I just take my daughter around you? If I was a man as well, I'm a man. If I was in a relationship with yourself as well, I probably would not have let you meet my daughter because you do get drunk and you do get very violent. Plus, we've also seen you act up with Shayla. Imagine me taking my daughter around something like that and you busting off in front of my daughter. How does that work out?
Yeah, I do. Don't we love each other?
we love each other.
Aren't you at my house? I'm at your house. I'm been to LA. We talk about meeting your family. Like, what's up? Why not tell me that you have a daughter? That's something you should have let me know within our first conversation.
That's something you should have asked within your first conversation. Did you actually ask?
name, your sign. Hey, I also have a daughter.
I don't I understand. I understand what you're saying. I'm
Like,
just
this is crazy.
let me we'll take a breather. We can talk about it, but
What the writers are doing is making the character extremely soft. Let me ask you a question. Did Piarry notify Rone that her and Wayne used to date? Did Piarry notify Rone that the car that he's driving was Wayne's? I'm just showing you why it's a moot point and it is unnecessary. But hey, it's just pure nonsense. Something up like a daughter is something that you need to be asking. Do you have kids? That's always a question people ask going on dates. So I don't know what you're talking about. Like, okay. All right. Hey, we can understand if you ask a person and then lie about it, that's different. And then writers gonna have one part of the screen showing us one thing, then you have done another particular piece of the puzzle. Writers, please get on the thing together. We're calling you out over here at Ranil TV. Please get the storyline together. So that way the storyline look actually plausible because we know Ron has a daughter before you know. That don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. And we've seen the skit with Piarry being there with the man saying us girl dads. How could you not use that to say that Ron have a daughter? Anyway, give me a take. Wanna think. Is there something to be upset about, or am I correct that you should be asking these questions from the get go anyway? Give me a take. I'm gonna talk to you soon.